Can y'all hear me now? Okay, y'all can hear me. Great. Okay, I see what happened. All right. Well, um, I went out to my local fish store today and I picked up four fish. And I'd love to show y'all. Let's see if we can't get them up here. What do you think they are? Hmm? Okay, they're here on the screen. They're so good about trying to be in the um, shot, I guess. Yep, these are my little angelfish. I got them today. I've been calling them my little goths. So they have been in, this is their quarantine. They are very small. Um quite small. Let's see. You can't see them very well because of everything being reflected back. But I wanted to introduce them to y'all. Uh, they're doing pretty good. Let's see if I can't switch the settings to be able to get them. Shown just a bit better. Let's see what this does. I mean, that's just about the same. We do seem to favor the corner right now. They also like the sponge filter. Thank you, Cecil. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry that there's been so many issues, but they're currently in quarantine. They'll be in quarantine for about 2 to 4 weeks, depending on if they need medication or not. It might be longer. Then they'll be going in a much bigger tank, obviously. Um, Luckily, I do have some time to grow these guys out. For size comparison, they're in a 10-gallon, and I'll be getting some plants in there in the next couple of days, so we can how do you say we can get them some more hiding spots so they're not out in the open. But yeah. I got 4 angelfish. Eventually, these will go in with the discus I plan on getting. And I chose dark angels to make the colors of whatever discus I wind up getting pop more. But this is probably gonna be pretty quick. I might do one of these on just text y'all. I know we see that little guy over paint, but no, they are in quarantine. I will monitor them for the next couple of days. I have notifications if things go, start to go south. But yeah, I'll pop off my mic and talk to y'all in chat for a little bit. You can watch the Angels with me. All right, I'm back. I said, what? This is a 10-gallon quarantine. They'll be here 2 to 4 weeks, maybe longer, depending on the treatment that they need. Then they're going to get moved over to the 29 while I get and then set up their main tank, which is going to be my big display tank. That's going to be 75 gallons planted, maybe some discus in there too. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so this 10-gallon used to be the Cardinal Tetra tank. And it crashed. Had a crash in the Cardinal Tetra tank. So I figured it was a perfect opportunity to tear it down. And I wasn't really happy with the setup anyway. So I tore it down. The Cardinals were a mess. Faking their death when I was trying to catch them. Some had not been looking too hot. Definitely not something just a water change can fix. So I tore that down, and then I cleaned out this tank. And the Cardinals are currently in quarantine, and then they'll be going into the 29-gallon permanently. As I'm making room for the big 75, I am tearing down my smaller tanks. So lots of changes happening in the fish haven. I did get some South American killifish. I'm not having great luck with them. They are annuals, and currently quarantining and treating them. I have lost a couple. I got another pair. I'm going to try and figure that out, so I'll update y'all on that. I am still going to stream tomorrow, but I was so excited about the angelfish. Welcome in, Debs. Still lurking, feeding the fishes. That's all right. We love lurkers. When I added these guys in, I added, of course, dechlorinator, and I added some, what is it called? The stress guard, CCAM stress guard. They were in the bag for a while I was, finishing up cleaning the tank and trying to get their temperature to match, so I wouldn't shock them when I put them in. My tap water comes out pretty warm, right? I am going to have to acclimate them a little bit lower once they're healthy, because if I'm putting them in with discus, the discus will be in lower pH. I picked out the darkest ones I could find. I know I did get like a little oddball out. As you can see, they're kind of in the middle of the screen, but they were quite healthy and always next to some of the ones that I did get. So I did want to make sure that I was kind of getting ones that had been comfortable with each other. The one that is kind of not doing so hot has been bullied, especially when they were in the bag. So I am not surprised they're not doing well. Right now, I'm hoping with monitoring the stress guard, we can kind of get them a little bit happier. Everybody else looks good. I'll be getting, I have to disinfect some Amazon swords. I'm going to pop in there for some cover while they're in quarantine. Uh, what else? I don't know. Yeah. I didn't realize how strange cardinal tetras are. They definitely can play dead. Didn't know that. Um, it was an interesting experience trying to get them all out. I rinsed off the decorations that were in there and put them in the 29. So the 29 looks different. I'll probably show y'all that tomorrow. I do have an ammonia alert. If I move the camera, you'll probably either see it or its reflection. But in about 15 minutes, I'm going to turn the lights off. So we'll see if I stay on then, or it'll just be a bit shorter of a stream. So. Yeah, man, that one doesn't look so hot. But, you know, it could be so many different things. The other ones are acting fine. Could just be it's stressing. I'm going to do probably a 75% water change tomorrow since there is no cycle. Um, Planning on feeding them and then doing water change. That's why it's so heavy. right. Well, I'm going to start wrapping this up. So uh, I will be live tomorrow. I don't know exactly what I'll be doing tomorrow. Um, Maybe we'll do a flip through of some books and see what's in, like, people are interested in. And maybe go around and look at some of the tanks. Maybe I can show you if they're alive, of course. I can show you the killifish, the large killifish that I got. Um, they might or might not make it through the night. We don't know. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. So, if the killifish that I got make it through the night, I'll show you those. Um, if not, whatever happens, happens. I might turn off the lights and in a little bit, depending on how they're doing, just put on like one of the vertical streams for the night. And, of course, if there is a chance that that one that is not doing so hot isn't going to make it. So I'm kind of going to debate on that because I don't know if I want a fish to die on stream, Might wait and see how that goes. Yeah, might wait and see how that goes. I might also do a 50% water change before I turn off the lights. Just because that one's not looking so hot. It might help. I'm looking vaguely at the little ammonia thing, and it says that it's still at safe, so that's good. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Debs. Yep. They are beautiful. I really hope that everything works out. I was just so excited to show you all these guys. Gosh, that one looks bad. I think I'm going to head out now. I'm going to do a 50% water change before I turn these guys' lights off. Since they're not looking so hot. Well, that one is. So thanks everybody for joining. I will see y'all tomorrow about when I started, like at this time, just like an hour before. I'll start my stream. Yeah. And we'll see. All right. Thanks everyone. Bye.